Now through 3 weeks, Holstein has been racking up the awards. Going to run again, and he's got a lot of green grass in front of him. Inside the 20-yard line, the redshirt freshman picks up 31 yards. Rolling right, throwing. Williams was the motion man, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown. TD pass number 10 on the young season for Holstein, and the Panthers are on the board first.
By Pitt, they went with the motion, and Youngstown State got caught up in all.
High snap. Brungard falls on it, takes a shot. All the way back inside the 5-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 2. Beat West Virginia in another epic performance. Pass complete to Mumpfield, the Akron transfer. Yards after catch, a big thing for the 6'1" senior out of Decula High School in Georgia.
Allowing him to make a play in space.
17-yard pickup. Give it to Carter up the middle. He's got a huge hole, and he's going to walk into the end zone for a touchdown. A 25-yard scamper for the 6th year from Margate, Florida. He is now 24 years old and always runs hard.
Guard and left tackle, a good job pulling, getting around the line of scrimmage, getting up in the hole and giving him space to get up the field. He basically ran through the hole.
Tom Zach in motion. Brungard. Nowhere to go. Tracked down from behind and dropped for a loss. Rasheem Biles. Derek Davis, the running back with Eli Holstein. Davis gets the call on first down, and he's tackled at the 40-yard line.
They've been so close to their own goal line.
Well, there's the first down, and plenty more for Derek Davis Jr.
And running past the quarterback's level.
Holstein down the sideline, has a man, and it's caught at the 5-yard line by Raphael Poppy Williams, his 10th catch of the young season. But a flag down at the 45-yard line. Will this play stand? They fake the handoff to him. Holstein tries to fight his way in, and he has got himself a touchdown.
And Holstein scored on this play, but Kerryon Martin did everything you could possibly do. He stayed with the motion man, not allowing Holstein to throw.
Andrew Lastovka, a sophomore place kicker. From 46 yards, it is good. A new season long for Lastovka, and they would keep the tearaway jerseys, Forrest, and use them themselves. Pass complete to Poppy Williams. It's a big explosive out to midfield for the Panthers. With your own Penguins tearaway jerseys to use out in the yard for pickup football games. Eli Holstein with a flag thrown. Wide open tight end in the middle of the field is Jake Overman. He's tripped up inside the 20-yard line. Pittsburgh very nearly had the interception. Little sidearm pass to Kenny Johnson. The Penguins defense was ready for him. Jalen Castleberry. Holstein dropped the snap. Picks it up, throws to the end zone, and a wide open receiver. It's a 10-yard touchdown for Kenny Johnson.
Interesting on this play, because Holstein dropped the ball, that allowed the receiver enough time to break down Mekhi Shaheed, on the outside, not Mekhi Shaheed.
Ethan Wright, the running back. And the football to him. He had nowhere to go. Hit behind the line of scrimmage by Nate Matlack. Brungard, eyes downfield, has a man in double coverage. Was it intercepted? Indeed it was. Kyle Lewis.
They will be where they're supposed to be when they come to the top of their route.
Daniel Carter, the running back, takes the handoff, kicks it outside with room to run. He beats his man on the edge and is going to make it into the end zone for a touchdown. 43 yards, and Pitt just continues to roll here on homecoming.
Daniel Carter out of Aquinas High School in South Florida. You see the big fella. He can play running back, he can play fullback or tailback. He's great at pass pro, catching it out.
They were picked to finish 7th in the Missouri Valley Conference. South Dakota State, North Dakota State picked 1 and 2 in that league. Brungard being chased, gets rid of the football, has a man out near midfield. What a play to find Richard Dandridge. Made it to the 2nd round. Brungard with a slow mesh point. The Pitt defense was not fooled as Rasheem Biles tackles Tyshawn King. A key third down. Brungard has looked good on this drive with his 4th completion. It's a big one. All the way to the end zone. A 25-yard touchdown by Cyrus Trow.
Fellas, some love on this play. Number 73, David Metzler. Watch him get out to the outside. He doesn't get a knockout block, but he gets just enough of the defender to allow the receiver Trow to.
Daniel Carter back in there. He's already run for 2 touchdowns today. Bartholomew motions to the right as Holstein takes a shot and has a man. C.J. Lee makes the cut. It's an 82-yard touchdown play from Eli Holstein. New day for the Pittsburgh offense with the new offensive coordinator, the new quarterback, and the infusion of talent from the FCS level.
Well, I'll tell you what K. Bell did. You know, excuse me, not K. Bell, but when you look at what Holstein did on that play, once again, he did a good job of reading what the defense gave him, and they gave him man coverage on the outside. He knew he had a speed receiver on the outside, and a good job by Lee to stay in bounds. He was concentrating. He was able to squeeze that football and then outran a defender. But what Holstein saw was when that safety moved, let's go out, let's continue to compete and get better.
The quarterback, Bo Brungard, had himself a solid first half, and he has another completion to Jawan Hall. Brungard is now 12 of 19. 3rd down and 7 for the Penguins. Brungard completes the pass. King out of the backfield has a first down and much more inside the 10-yard line. It's another sustained drive for the Penguins. Brungard, play action, has a man. It's dropped. Ethan Wright, the intended receiver. Did he possess the football? And is that a fumble? It appears to be a fumble recovery by Pittsburgh. 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Holstein completes it to the tight end Bartholomew, and he is wrapped up immediately and dragged to the ground. After a loss of a yard on the play, Holstein bounces off a would-be tackler, scrambling for his life, and eventually sacked all the way back at the 5-yard line. A 17-yard loss. Coming up later this year, it's a Thursday night game that'll be carried on ESPN. Should be a great night here in the Steel City. Busted coverage and a wide-open receiver. Trow with the touchdown from 44 yards out.
Guard, he saw the safety jump up. You see the safety come flying up. Number 7, Javon McIntyre. And once Brungard read the safety, they're getting the numbers and doing what he came to do as far as upgrading this offense.
Carter with another big run on 2nd down. Martin with the tackle. Davis, who scored the winning touchdown against West Virginia last Saturday, is stood up and driven back. Preston Zandier.
And this allows them to develop depth at that position as well. And you said it, keeping Desmond Reed out of this ball game, getting him healthy. We got the bye week next week. So that'll be 2 weeks where he's had an opportunity to heal.
Well, he's the reigning Sean Alexander National Freshman of the Week, ACC Quarterback of the Week, and Freshman of the Week. Here goes Holstein again, making something happen with his feet. Inside the 30, inside the 20, inside the 10. With that size, finally dragged down from behind.
And quarterbacks that run for touchdowns. He is trying to get a touchdown on that play.
Going to try and run for a touchdown, and he's in. 2 yards on the score for Eli Holstein.
You see Holstein, he wants to go to the tight end, but the tight end is covered up, and he sees the edge, and he knows he can beat the defender to the pylon. Good decision.
Pretty good chance for him to be the ACC Freshman of the Week one more time. Big hole for Daniel Carter. 16 yards as his big day run of the football continues.
You've got lightning with Desmond Reed, and now you've got thunder with Daniel Carter.
Yarnell with another pass completion to Mumpfield, who had been quiet through the first 3 quarters. That is just a quarterback factory. The list of quarterbacks out of his high school, remarkable. He completes that pass to Carter, and he's into the end zone for his 3rd touchdown of the day. First time on a reception.
Problems created for opponents down the line. Carter, he's run the ball effectively. Now he's catching the ball out of the backfield. He sneaks out into the...
He would go and bay hail and pick berries and play pickup basketball on the Brungard farm. There's an interception. It's a pick 6 for Tamarian Crumpling.
Come back to the football. You see right here, Blank goes to the outside. The receiver kind of set there. You've got to go back and attack that football. It was underthrown, but you've got to help your quarterback on. Wasn't a part of their game plan as far as throwing the ball as often as they did earlier.
That play was blown up. A couple of defenders all over it. Room to run on the outside for Wabuko. In a foot race, he wins it. 57 yards for the redshirt sophomore from Austin, Texas.
Watch the jump cut. Gets to the outside and then his speed to burn. If we even, I'm leaving. And he gets to the outside and he outruns all of the Youngstown State defenders. And watch, he does the Karate Kid at the end, just for show. Yes. Well, it seems that they've got it all wrong with the preseason picks for the ACC. They picked Florida State to finish #1.
Yeah, that hasn't worked out.
It hadn't worked out well at all. They picked Virginia to finish, I think, 16th.
Number 91 getting an opportunity, a sophomore from Lakewood, Ohio. And that will do it. Doug Phillips' team takes one on the chin today and drops to 1-3.